What's going on, guys? Kimchi Cowboy here with another video. This is how to afford this expensive hobby. We'll be going through just lifestyle tips and whatnot. Some of this you could already be doing. Probably a lot of common knowledge you already know of, but maybe you'll learn something new along the way. And you guys can drop down your tips and tricks down in the comment, help the 2A community grow and whatnot. But anyways, what's in front of you right now is the Staccato P, probably the handgun I love the most. And then I actually just picked up 1,500 rounds of ammo, but we'll go ahead and talk about that in a second. The main thing, I think the most important thing, which we'll cover more than once, is work. No one is going to be able to afford this hobby or live any lifestyle if you don't work. Unless you're a trust fund baby or something crazy like that, funded by mommy and daddy. But 99% of us who want to be a better person and be the true person of themselves work. Debt-free, I invest. So be smart with your money. That's another thing, is set aside funds each month. You get a paycheck if you work. So in that paycheck, pay all your bills, do what you got to do. Set $10 aside a month, $20, $50, $100, however much you guys can afford to set aside every single month. I mean, if you guys are parents, something I wish they taught you in school is like setting up 509, all this kind of crazy stuff, Roth IRA, college tuition. So after you pay all that expenses, which you might not be left with a lot, set aside whatever you can for either ammo, accessories, a new firearm, whatever it is. But every month you're setting aside that money and you're not touching it until you need it. The next thing is buy once, cry once. Kind of ties into invest and all that kind of stuff. Cheap stuff sucks. If you're buying Amazon, you're buying airsoft replica stuff, you're buying Temu crap, that's not going to last a long time at all. You're just wasting money there. That also doesn't mean you're buying high tier, the elite tier stuff like you see all these Facebook people posting in the groups and all this, where they have a blinged out rifle, yet they never shoot it, or if they shoot it, it's barely any at all, and their training sucks. All they did was they spent all their money on a rifle and they can't afford anything else. So don't do that. Find a happy common ground. Do your research if you can. Test out different items. Find someone local that has the same thing and get what you can. Do your research. That's a big thing. I went back and forth. I've played with a lot of different stuff. I've spent too much money and lost money reselling and buying and all that kind of stuff. So buy once, cry once kind of deal. Always be on the lookout for deals. Reddit, TaxSwap. A lot of people sell secondhand items that are in like new condition. You can save a ton of money buying used. I have no problem buying used. TaxSwap is probably one of the most online sites that I use for used parts, holsters, lights, optics, anything like that you can find there. So you can definitely save a bit of money. Also Reddit gun deals, that's a huge one. Use that. Next up is ammo, bulk ammo. You can split it with a friend online, or you can go to your local store like Academy, which has this Monarch steel cased ammo. I run steel case on all my pistols. I've had zero issues except one. Actually, that's a lie. I've probably shot 10,000 rounds of this with one issue, and it was a light primer strike. That is it. Steel case in the Staccato, Glocks, M&P, Beretta, you name it. It's gone through every single handgun I own, and it works perfectly fine. Also, Isaac and I, we split 1,000 rounds of 5.56 all the time. That's a little easier on the wallet. Instead of dropping $400 every week or every month, whatever, you're only dropping like $200. Also, mainly I look for all the deals online for 5.56, 223. I try to post them up on my Instagram as well. Like we just bought 1,000 rounds of 5.56 for $399 shipped, no tax. So once again, always be on the lookout for deals. Bulk ammo with buddies. You can save a lot of ammo splitting cases here and there. Go to Academy if you have it. They have this always for $10 or sometimes even less. So you can buy 1,500 rounds for $300 without sales tax, which is amazing. So always stocking up on this whenever I go out. Playing your training. A lot of people will go to the range and they just end up wasting time doing drills they didn't really think of doing, or just dumping rounds into the berm. Don't dump rounds. Yeah, it's fun to mag dump for social media and stuff like that, but that shouldn't be your training. Plan your drills ahead of time. Write it out. I have a notebook and I will write down drills, or we'll text Isaac and I between us and come up with drills we want to do. We bring the right amount of targets. I kind of just bring a set amount of ammo, so I'm not running through all my ammo. And we're efficient with our time and training. What's free is dry fire. Dry fire, you can do at home, you can do out at the range. It's 100% free. You're saving money doing so, and it does 100% help you with your firearm training. So do that. Also, another thing is film yourself. A lot of you guys might not be comfortable, but you don't have to post it anywhere. Just film yourself and you guys can see your flaws, your draw, your reloads. If you're running up to a target and you're not bringing the gun presentation fast enough, film yourself. And that can save you a lot of money too, because you're going to be able to see your flaws faster, and you're going to be able to work those either by live fire or dry fire. The next option also is to be honest with yourself. Yeah, you can have a big ego and say you're the best shooter out there, but are you really? Are you being 100% honest with yourself? Or are you guys holding yourself accountable and making sure you're getting the most training and being the most effective with your time and also your money? Be smart about your funds. You don't just want to buy. I mean, I'm not 100% good at this. I impulse buy. I still impulse buy. Trying to get better, but you guys see like, ooh, that looks really cool. I want that. Like kind of the Glock 17. I always wanted a Glock 17, built it up, and then it's kind of just like meh. And then got the M&P, and now I love the M&P, so I sold the Glock 17. So yeah, you buy your stuff, you fully kit it out. Are you going to use it? I don't know. Like, I really want more rifles, but do I really need them? No. Will I probably end up getting one? Probably yes, to be honest, but probably an upper only. I have lowers exactly how I want them, so I would just build an upper, but then that's also buying a lot more. So as long as I can afford it, don't go into debt, any financial burden or anything like that, and it's fine. Do what you guys want to do. Just be smart. Work, no debt, invest, find side jobs, hustle to make extra money if you guys need it. There are endless amount of job opportunities out there, so I don't want to hear it unless you're just fucking lazy. But you could just have one pistol, one rifle, one shotgun, one long range rifle, and be perfectly set. Join a range membership. You guys, I don't know where you live, but here in Texas, there was one range, Copperhead Creek, where Isaac and a bunch of buddies, we used to go. They raised the prices, I believe, to $20 an hour. You're out there 4 hours, that's $80. The new range I'm at, Texas Shooting Academy, run by Aaron Hayes Customs 2011, he charges $80 a month. No brainer, $80 a month versus $80 one day. Isaac and I were going maybe Copperhead 3 to 4 times a month, 4 hours each time. We're spending $160 every 2 weeks, so not financially smart at all. Join a range membership if you can. Indoor, it's okay. Outdoor is preferred. And then last thing is find friends with the same passion. You guys will be able to bounce your ideas off of. You guys will give each other good deals on optics or parts, whatever. Sometimes you might just give them to them because you're that kind of friend. You'll share ammo, all that kind of stuff. So having a group of buddies in the same field of passion of you guys will definitely in the long run save money. Maybe not in the short term. Long term, 100% you will. So that's kind of my spiel on how I afford this hobby. It's going to vary from person to person, but that's kind of what I do. If I had to pick 2 things, it's work and set aside funds each month. But that's going to do it, guys. If you like that video, let me know. Comment down below your tips and tricks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.